Good morning, budgeters. Welcome back. My name is Chris. This is Budgeting with Chris, and today we are going to be doing a super quick cash planning for the second week of August. Now, we are working with $650 for this week, and let's talk a little bit about why that money is so much higher than what I normally cash plan for. Typically, my cash plannings are anywhere from $350 to $450, maybe $500. This week, we are working with $650 because I, did some Instacart over the week. So we have that savings coming in. And then also, my Etsy payouts are on the 4th of the month. So I received an Etsy payout on August 4th. But previously, I had been messing around with the Etsy app and I had clicked send me my money now for the majority of my money, which is what we put into our envelopes last cash stuffing. So if you remember, last week we had about 130 something that I cash stuffed from Etsy. That was only part of the payment for the month of July. I did not realize that there was still more pending. So on the 4th of August, Etsy was like, here's the rest of your money if you want it. And so they sent me about $90 more for purchases, for sales made in July. So we're also going to be planning for that money as well. We're actually going to start with those two because I need to take that money out of the total and also put some of that money away into taxes. So let's start with Instacart. Actually, let's start with Etsy. So for Etsy, I need to put some money into Etsy taxes. And then the rest of the money is going to go into content. So for Instacart, oh my goodness, I'm getting them all confused. For Etsy taxes, I have it written down here on the side because I knew I wasn't going to remember. Out of the almost $90 that we got, we're going to put $27 into taxes. So we're going to, and then of course our wallet is always here, guys. We're going to take our wallet away. It's $118 for this week. Then we're going to take the $27 for Etsy taxes. The rest of the money is going to go into content, and that's going to be $63. Okay, and then for Instacart, I am going to put that just the taxes into my regular taxes envelope, and that is going to be $40. Oops, that looks like a 6. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then the rest of the money from Instacart is going to go into my dog box challenge, but I'm not going to put it in just yet because we're going to add more to that from our regular paycheck because, as you know, we're trying to really build up Toby's envelope this month since he has a vet visit that's going to be almost $700. So we're going to hold off on the rest of that. I do have on the side here on a sticky note how much is going into the dog box challenge from that Instacart order. Let's go ahead and move on. Now we're just going to go through our envelopes in our binders and see what we want to add to them. If you guys noticed, I do have a couple of new things on my desk. This is a new Etsy purchase that I made, and you can see it in full, like me unboxing it in yesterday's unstuffing video if you haven't seen that already. I love that I can have my name on the desk as well as all my little socials, so love that. And then in this binder, we also have this dashboard here. That truck is very loud. This dashboard here is from Savings with Grace, and I just use it to divide the most important items in my high priority with the less important items in the high priority. All of these envelopes require attention. Some of them just require attention more importantly. Sometimes I say things and I wonder if they sound correct. They need attention more importantly? That doesn't sound right. Anywho, okay, into household right now it has 61. We did take out money yesterday in the unstuffing. So let's go ahead and add household. I'm going to add $9 in here. Health. Is this one at 65? I took money out of here. Yeah, it has 51. Oh, I have to update this because I'm pretty sure I have $100 more, but I will update it off camera. I want to double check my account and make sure that it's there. But this one is at 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can go add $10 in here. So health. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do 5. Because like I said, I think I have $100 on that card. So that should be okay for now. Toiletries is at 120. It's going to get 5 as well. Actually, is it at 120? Oh, it is, yeah. Okay, we're gonna put 10 in here. And then Toby is going to get fur baby. He's going to get his regular 25. Need to clean off his tracker. 25. And if you didn't see yesterday's unstuffing, then you missed us taking out $100 in cash and adding that into his binder in prop money. So that's what I normally do with his. We take it out of the envelope and put it into the high yield savings and then put prop money into his binder so that we can start building up his sinking funds. All right, content. Oops, we already have content up there. I forgot. We're not gonna restuff it. We're not adding anything from our paycheck to content this week. It's just gonna get what it got from Etsy because we were not expecting that. All right, so now we're getting into the longer term savings in the high priority. So rainy day, we are working on getting to 300. We're at 205, so I'll add 5. Did I take Toby's money out of there? Okay, now we're in beauty and I did unstuff the majority of this. We're gonna add 5. I do have a couple of savings challenges that are set to be finished soon that are gonna go in here. So I'm not too worried about that. Similar with spending. Spending right now is at 6. I'm gonna add $9 in here. Books. This one's at $2.15. Let's add. I'm gonna add $3. Okay. So that's the high priority binder. Let's go into the low priority, see if there's anything in here that I want to add money to. A lot of these are not going to get money. Sorry if you guys can hear my AC, it just turned on. All right, birthdays will get money. Well, birthday, this one's for me. My birthday is in a little less than 2 months. Fun, we took money out of here, didn't I? I did. Oh, I forgot to put that, mark that on my worksheet. Okay, we're gonna add $5 to fun. I'm thinking I want to save up money to buy like a one-day ticket to Universal, and then buy like a really cheap flight down to Florida and spend just one day in Universal. I've seen another content creator here on YouTube. I don't know, you guys have probably seen her. If you haven't, go check out her channel. It's called Budget My Life, and she says that she's doing that with her sister soon, and I thought that was a genius idea. Like, just buy a ticket for one day, like an airplane ticket, like a one-day ticket. So arrive in, oh my goodness, arrive in Florida in the morning, go to the park, and then leave at night, arrive back in your home state in the evening, and you have a day. And usually flights are like $100 because it's, you know, national. So I want to save up maybe like $300 or $400 to do that. Probably close to my birthday. I might use my birthday money to do that. So I want to go to the Epic Universe, to the new Harry Potter world. Treat yourself is at 5. I think we're gonna skip that one for now. Tech is fully funded, planner is fully funded, miscellaneous is at 5 also. I kind of want to add money to this one, but I'm gonna hold off. I'll come back to it. Tattoos, I'm gonna skip. Car maintenance. Didn't I just stuff this one? I did. Okay, so that one's good. I need to condense this one, is what I need to do. All right, rent rollover. We're gonna do $1 in here. So that's 1. And then fitness is online. So that's everything in this binder. And then last but certainly not least, our long term. You guys see all of my stuff on the other side? Okay. Usually when the binders are stacked up right here, you can't see the rest of the stuff on the other side way back here. But when I take them out, you can. All right, let's see. In the long-term binder, subscriptions is going to get 5. I'm just gonna write subs. Condo insurance is going to get 40. Taxes, we already did that one. We're not gonna add any more. No, I might add another 5 in there. Etsy taxes we did already. Extra car payment, we're skipping for this month. Car insurance, this is getting money this week. Oh, I need to add that money in here too. I'm gonna put it here. I did not calculate this into this because it usually comes out of my paycheck as a bill, and then I just add it to the total. So this is $650 plus 117 is what we're putting in here. So I'm not gonna calculate it from there because it's not included in here. Travel, it has 20. Let's add 5 because if I want to do that whole Disney thing for my birthday, then I need to start building this one up a little bit more. Surgery won't get anything, and emergency fund is at $11.90. Kind of want to add $10 in here and make it an even $1,200. Okay. I need to update that savings one also. I haven't checked to see what my interest payments were for July. All right, so those are the sinking funds. Now let's go ahead and see what we can do with savings challenges. So we have the no spend, which is 7. And we have, which one do I want to do next? Okay, let's do special occasion binder. And we're gonna do 40 in there. And then I'm gonna do mini Monday. We're going to do 40 in here. Freebie Friday. We're gonna do 20. We have our 26-week challenge, and we do $7 this week. And then I have the dog box challenge and saving Sunday. So save Sunday, dog box, and I also have my 100 envelope. So I have $146 right now. 63 of those need to go, not 63, 85 need to go into the dog box. So absolutely they need to go in there. That leaves me 61. Which usually I would do 50 in here. So I guess we wouldn't add any extra in here. Let me check. So here's 100 envelope. The next one would be 21 or 20. But if I were to do 50 here, so let's do 50 in Saving Sunday. That leaves me $11. for the 100 envelope. We could do 11. Let's do 11. 11. And I'm actually going to take $10 from Mini Monday. I thought maybe with the extra money we had, I could swing 40, but I had decided that I was going to take $10 from Mini Monday and Saving Sunday to add it to the dog box challenge. So that's what we're going to do. So dog box would have had 85 plus $10 from Mini Monday. That's going to be $95. Ooh. Oh no, why is it skipping? 95 in here. Okay, it's a funky 9. So let me add these all up and make sure that they hit the number that I need them to, and then we will be back. All right, guys, so 767 is what this adds up to, which is this plus 117. That is correct. I don't know what's going on with this pen, but it is brand new, so it shouldn't be skipping like that. But yes, 650 plus 117 is 767. So let's do denominations. I already did my wallet. So Etsy taxes is going to get a 20, a 5, and 2 ones. Content is going to get a 50, a 10, and 3 ones. Taxes will get 2 20s. Household will get a 5 and 4 ones. Health will get a 5. Toiletries will get a 10. Fur baby is going to get a 20 and a 5. Rainy day and beauty will get a 5. Spending is going to get a 5 and 4 ones. Books will get 3 ones. Birthday and fun will get a 5. Rent rollover will get a 1. Subs will get a 5. Condo insurance will get 2 20s. Oops. Car insurance is going to get... I'm gonna do a 50. Two 20s, a 10, 2 10s, a 5, and 2 ones. So that's 50, 70, 95, 50, 70, 90, 110, 15, 17. All right, travel is gonna get a 5. Emergency will get a 10. No spend is going to get 7 ones. Special occasion binder. Let's do 5 5 5s and 15 ones. Mini Monday, we're gonna do 30 ones. Freebie Friday, we're gonna do 20 ones. 26 weeks, we're gonna do a 5 and 2 ones. Saving Sunday, I'm gonna do 6 5s and 20 ones. The dog box challenge. Ooh. Let's do 2 20s. That's 40. 4 10s. That's 80. A 5. And 10 ones. Good. 40, 80, 90. Nope, too far. Too much. I'm gonna just do 120. Went over by 5 also. So we'll do 120. 4 10s is 40 and 20, that's 60. And then 10 ones is 70. So let's do more than that. We're gonna do 15 ones and 2 5s. All right, let's double check this. So 20, 60, 70. Okay, now I'm short. I'm so confused, guys. What is going on? Okay, 20. Let's just do this. 120. 4 10s is 40. 2 5s is 10. And 15 ones. Okay, so I am short $10. So let's just do 4 5s then. So that's 20 plus 40 plus 20 plus 15. All right, that's 95. Okay, sorry, that was confusing. And then for the 100 envelope, we'll do a 10 and a 1. Okay, now let's add these up and see if they are correct. So we have 3, 5, 8, 12, 16, 19, 22, 9, 44, 74, 94, 96, 116, 131, 132, 132 ones. See, this is when I needed all the ones that I had last week. And then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 1, 7, 31 fives. And then we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14 tens. That's a lot of tens. And then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 20s. This pen is kind of annoying me. And 1, 2 50s. So no hundreds. So 2 50s is 100. 12 20s is 240. 14 10s is 140. 31 5s is 155. And 132 ones is 132. So let's double check this. Perfect. 767 on the dot. Amazing, guys. Thanks so much for sticking with me. Sorry for all the confusion. Sometimes cash planning, I did not pre-plan any of this, so this was just all on the fly with you guys. As you can see, this is my thought process when I don't know, when I have I'm starting from scratch. It's a lot of going back and forth, like, oh, look, I forgot to add in car insurance, or how do I break down 95 for the dog box challenge. It's a lot of trial and error, but we got there eventually. We did it. We cash planned for the second week of August. We will do our cash stuffing on Saturday. Don't forget, tomorrow is Freebie Friday. If you guys are interested, come watch as we save some money to put into our month ahead binder. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. If you are a new viewer, please hit that subscribe button so you can come back and join us again. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for sticking around with me. Hit that like button, comment down below. Love to interact with you guys in the comment section, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.